Alicia Camacho and welcome to this week's episode. This week is a weird week, okay? I was inspired by a beautiful episode of a particular show where I was just like, oh, why? It's so beautiful, and I just, and then I just thought, this would be a good idea to share with people my top TV character couples. Because, well, what's greater than having actual love when you can see it on the TV and feel all the feels and just know all the details, right? Best part about a relationship, I've never been in one, so you can't judge me on what I think is great and what is not great. But we're going to count down some of my favorite couples. They are not in any particular order, but I will emphasize the ones that I love the most, because there's some of them that really just, guys, that is the dream, the biggest dream, is to fall in love like that. So let's get on with the show. I should warn people that there are spoilers right at the beginning, just in case people haven't seen any of these shows. Now, yes, it would be nice to kind of experience that in the real world. Surprise! Who wouldn't want to? But sometimes we can't get our way, right? So only ever been two couples where I genuinely scream for joy when they get together, and that is very rare because most couples are really, really beautiful and fantastic, but others, they don't get me jumping off my seat. The first TV couple that I'm talking about, and guys, I say this because this was my favorite show growing up. I am the young teenager generation that grew up with Gossip Girl, and it was just my favorite show ever. Now, from the start, I always knew that Chuck and Blair were meant to be together. There was no doubt about it in my mind. And yes, they went through the ins and outs of their relationship, and they were constantly like chopping and changing. And especially that terrible time when Blair was with Dan, and I was like, what the hell? Like, who? Why? No. We all know Dan is meant to be with Serena, and their little bubble of like whatever. But Blair and Chuck, always. They are the tag team. They are the partners in crime. They are the meat to the spaghetti, okay? Oh, you guys. The things that Chuck did for her and things that she did for Chuck, and just, that was like do or die kind of relationship. They would have never been happy with anybody else if they hadn't gotten together. Like, they had to be together. There's like no doubt about it. The next couple, Aria and Ezra from Pretty Little Liars. Now, I stopped watching Pretty Little Liars like in the last 3-4 seasons, but I was also like into Pretty Little Liars. It was also my era. Guys, Aria and Ezra had like the biggest TV chemistry ever. I was like, whoa, these people. I'm surprised you're not dating in real life, because that was some really cool stuff. It makes you kind of want to have a hot teacher, so you can kind of pretend that you're over 21 at a bar drinking, and then you make out in the bathroom, and you're just like, woo. But unfortunately, we didn't have such things. And it would be illegal. And my next couple is one of my favorite couples. I love this TV show. It is the best TV show ever. And in all the seasons leading up to this particular couple getting together, you were kind of like, whoa. But you could sort of start seeing the change and the growth of them liking each other, and then the weird things that they would do. And it's like, this is a pure example of how people in real life don't tell each other how they feel about each other, and then it takes them a really long time to get together. This is the one couple that I screamed for joy. I was so happy. I squealed. I almost cried. And when they kissed, I was like oxygen out of my whole body. Gone. And every time I see their scene of kissing, their kissing scene, that first kiss, I take a photo of it, guys. I take a video. I probably have like 10 videos of it on my phone because I just go back and watch it, and it's just like on the reels though. Guys, Jess and Nick from New Girl. Hands down one of the best couples I've ever watched on TV. They're just so cute and quirky, and Nick is just like, he actually tries at some point. Yeah, maybe he has his flaws, but he's just so perfect for Jess. Like, he gets her quirks and she gets his quirks. The next couple that I absolutely... So this one is a little bit of a complication because it involves 3 people. And watching this series, when I saw the couples, so the first boyfriend, let me tell you, okay, I'm talking about Rory from Gilmore Girls. Now, we all know that she had 3 great loves of her life. She had, I forget his name, but the first guy, and then she had Jess, and then she had Logan. Now, each of them were in different phases of their lives. I didn't like the first guy. I forget his name. That's how impressionable he was. No offense to the actor, but the character was just so annoying. I just couldn't deal with him. He just really bugged me. And then when Jess came along and Rory had this like natural chemistry with him, I was just like, yes, Rory and Jess for the win. But I feel like they were not in the greatest spaces of their lives, so to get together would have been a mistake because they would have ruined each other, which they sort of almost did. Then you go and you meet Logan. Now, Logan was a complete D-bag. Like, what an asshole. But you then go watch Year in the Life of Gilmore Girls, and you're just like, they're meant to be. But then you also see Jess in there. So that's why I'm conflicted, because I like them both. They both add different like kind of things towards Rory. My only criticism with Logan, other than him being a total D-bag, is that maybe Rory like changes too much to like please him a little too much, and then like she makes a lot of sacrifices where he doesn't have to make a lot of sacrifices. The next couple is also it's also a bit of a issue because we all thought that these 2 people were meant to be together in the show, but then came another person, and quite honestly I really enjoyed having the 3rd person. And a lot of people are gonna be like, what? But guys, Rachel, Ross, and or Joey. Everybody's like, Rachel and Ross, they're each other's lobsters. Phoebe was like, they're gonna hold each other's hands and walk around the fish tank. You know, the whole lobster thing. And I understand that. I totally get that because Ross was in love with Rachel. And she was just... But when she fell pregnant and then moved in with Joey, and then Joey like started falling in love with her, I thought that was fantastic. I thought it was such a heartwarming thing because he was actually there, and Joey never pressured Rachel into anything, never complicated anything for her. They were really just simple chemistry, liking each other kind of thing. Joey actually got a little bit smarter around Rachel. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I sometimes wish that Rachel and Joey landed up together. Not a lot of people agree with the Joey and Rachel storyline, but I do. I think it was amazing. The next one is a TV show that I watch. It's called FBI. And guys, let me tell you, the 2 characters, Maggie and Omar, are just... I don't know if the writers have intended for this to be like that, but we're already on like episode 10 and still nothing has happened between them. And I get it, maybe it's just a show about criminals and catching criminals and like nothing personal kind of thing. But 2 actors, they have just played these characters so well that like wow. I cannot wait for the moment. The moment they kiss, I will squeal. Next couple is also a bit of a trifecta. And it was also from my younger era. It is Elena, Damon, and Stefan. Now, again, I didn't finish watching Vampire Diaries, but I did get up until the point where we found out that Damon was actually the one who met Elena first, but then he compulsed her to like not remember. Fine. Damon, you can't compulse someone and then be like, oh no, actually I want you. Let me like release your memories like 5 seasons down the line and just let you know that I was actually the one that you met first and not my brother. That's so annoying. Like, why would you do that, you know? Like, Elena and Stefan were like beautiful together. And yes, Damon was the bad boy and whatever. With Elena and Stefan, it was like a young sweetheart kind of love. But with Damon and Elena, it was like a mature, like very adult kind of love. The next couple that I like, oh guys, I binge watched the show because of the couple. Obviously the rest of the story was really, really interesting. Really, it was a really good young person's TV show. And it's back for season 2. It's called On My Block. But guys, the couple that I absolutely loved and they gave me like, they reignited that whole butterflies thing for me was Monse and Caesar. Guys, they are the cutest couple ever. And the fact that they were like so secretive about their relationship, especially after like the whole like Caesar going, I don't know what it is about them. I don't even know if it's like the actual like conversations that they have, but they definitely are like one of those like yes couples, like yes. Nancy, Jonathan, and Steve. If you don't know these names, Stranger Things, go watch because new season's coming out in July. Now, in season 1, we were all like, oh, Nancy and Steve, they're so cute. But then Steve was a bit of a douchebag towards Jonathan, who was like a little bit of a creepy. And Nancy and Steve, such a cute couple, but at the same time, they were gonna end up just like Nancy's parents. Jonathan gave her a sense of adventure. The only thing that we can give credit to Nancy for is changing Steve. Yes, our little Stevie, he grew up, he became the mama bear to all those little Stranger Things children. Steve deserves better, and so he will find someone new. Hopefully, thank you, Stranger Things. And Nancy, Nancy and Jonathan, you know, they just seemed to go. You know, there was this chemistry already from the beginning, and you could tell. And Steve and Nancy weren't actually meant to be together in the first place. It was just, you know, oops. Now my last couple, guys. This is the TV show that I mentioned before. This is the couple that just made me cry. Yes, I admit I cried. I have been waiting, like just waiting since like season 1 for this couple to get together. Guys, I'm talking about characters of Amy and Jonah. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the way the characters have like such banter with each other, which is so cute. Or if like America Ferrera and Ben Feldman are just brilliant actors, which they are, but I mean like they really just capture the essence of these characters. I've waited so long for this couple to get together that if Superstore breaks them up, I will write a letter of complaint. I will protest. I will do whatever. Because you cannot keep me waiting so many seasons for them to get together. And then if they break up, I'm just like, no. There's too much dead love around in this world. Too many people just calling it quits. Too many people just breaking up. Too many people just, and not enough love for me. So I'm living vicariously through Amy and Jonah. And I'm just like, please, just stay together. Like whatever you do, don't break up. So cute. They are funny. They like get each other's quirks. You know that like feeling of love and like you just, you know, butterflies and you're just like so excited. And it's like I've been binge watching the show, guys, because I just like I can't get enough of their relationship. I just want to see where it goes. I want to see what happens because there's so many things and so many factors, and I'm just like, oh, guys, that is love. That right there. They love each other. Friggin' awesome. As you can tell, I'm a real advocate for love. These couples have all given me love and like excitement and butterflies and just like hope that one day I will find someone who loves me the way these characters love each other. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. If you would like to follow me on my social media, you can follow me on my Instagram. It is Alicia Camacho _official, and on my Twitter it is Alicia C _official. And then also send this to your friends who are also into TV couples, and that means you would like, share and subscribe. Remember, you are awesome, you are great, and you are loved.